What's up, guys? Alexandria Pike. Someone wanted me to do a story time about what happened to me in 2021, 2022, and 2023. So I'm gonna do one. But warning, there's triggering stuff in the story about child abandonment, domestic violence, mentions of guns, and sexual harassment. In 2021, I met this guy online. He was 17 and I was 18. He wanted to up after dating for 2 weeks. We went to the movie theater to see the new Venom movie. He met my adopted mother and I met his grandmother after we went in the movies. That's when was everything happened. He grabbed my arm and left bruises all over me, hit me, punched me, and he even tried to rape me. So I pushed him away and ran. My adopted father was waiting to pick me up after I went in the car. The guy called me on Messenger at least over 100 times, and I kept declining it. Then a few hours later I called him. I broke up with him and he threatened to kill me with a gun to the heart and threatened how he would break into my house and kill my whole family. So I went to the cops at school on October 11th, 2021, showed them the bruises and messages, and so I went to the police department a month later, and after I told them everything, they said he's too young to go to jail, which I was really confused about because my brother went to jail for stealing when I was 5. He was 14. This guy did something much worse than my African American brother. In 2022, I met my birth mother. On October, we got along just fine until November and December. November, she moved to a different apartment, and on Thanksgiving, she was yelling at me constantly cause she was trying to tell me things that weren't true. So after Thanksgiving, I went back to my adopted parents' house, and on December 17th, 2022, I got a text from my mom saying to grab all my stuff. I would need to spend the night. And after I was picked up, my mother wouldn't let me go back home and even threatened to shut off my phone. So I told her I wasn't to go back to my adopted parents' house, and she told me my adopted mother kicked me out. So I asked my mom. She said no, she didn't. My birth mom went to my adopted parents and grabbed all my stuff and told my adopted mother I didn't want anything to do with her, which wasn't true. She kidnapped me and wouldn't allow me to leave the apartment, so me and her would argue constantly, and she would feed me like a dog every day by throwing the food on the floor and tell me to eat it like that or not at all. On Christmas Eve, she didn't have me food for 2 days cause she would hide them from me, and so she went to bring me home cause she lied about being kicked out of her apartment, and throughout the car ride she say, I regret meeting you. I should have aborted you when I had the chance. You're a horrible daughter. You are not my daughter. So we went to Walmart at 9 a.m. and I had to go to the bathroom. She said if I go to the bathroom, she would just leave me stranded there. So I went to the bathroom and called my dad on Facebook Messenger cause I didn't have data, and I had him call my adopted mother and let her know where I was at that point just in case. And I went to the checkout, and my mother said, you probably stole something from the store, which I didn't. August 22nd, 2023 was my dentist appointment. I was brought back home and I was talking to a friend when my adopted sister's abusive boyfriend overheard me talking, and he told me he could call his guy friends over to rape me, and for 5 days straight he would force me to take off one piece of clothing so he could read it, which I don't think he did. After I told my mom, she kicked him out. I woke up to a loaded gun pointing at my head at midnight by my sister's abusive boyfriend. He left September 5th, 2023. He would physically abuse me and touch me. He tried to break my ankle. He would threaten to smother me with a pillow or stab me with his pocket knife. The threats Went on from 2020 to 2023 until I finally got rid of him for what he done. That's the end of this video. If you like content like this, of any other content on my channel, please smash the subscribe button and hit the button and turn on all post notifications so you won't miss an upload every time I post.